Hello and welcome once again to Red Gaming Tech for your daily dose of the latest gaming news. Today is still the 12th of September and this time I have some news for you concerning World of Warcraft. As according to the Analyst company Super Data Research, revenues from the game have dropped 54% in 7 months, and these estimations came not long after Blizzard's announcement that we'll be adding in-game microtransactions into the game, which I of course did a video on a little while ago. And according to Super Data, WoW made 93 million in April, down from the 204 million in September 2012. However, they are saying that Blizzard's new monetization efforts are proving effective, and they said, quote, "Despite major declines in total revenues between September 2012 and April 2013, the game has seen an increasing conversion rate for its current add-on extra game store, and its microtransaction revenues have held pat overall. What it tells us is that dedicated WoW players are interested in and will spend money on microtransactions." However, they did stress that to achieve the revenues made back in 2011 with the free-to-play model is unrealistic, and the analyst actually wrote that, quote, "It would have had to convert 53% of the total free-to-play audience in the US at the time." Now, of course, Blizzard did confirm plans to introduce the in-game store back in July and was initially launched in Asian regions, and of course allow players who wish to use it the ability to purchase convenience-oriented items such as buffs and so forth. Now, Activision CEO Bobby Kotick did say back in May that he did expect a decline in World of Warcraft subscribers to continue, and of course back in July the subscriber count was down to 7.7 million, and while that's still a huge number, it is down quite significantly from the 9.6 million that they experienced just 3 months before that particular date. Now, obviously, this is a pretty huge dip, and of course 93 million is still a ridiculous amount of money. Let's not pretend that it's not, because it is, but we have to look at the whole picture. We can't just focus on that number, because it isn't just that number. Compared to September 2012, which, you know, was about a year ago, 204 million they were made then, and in April 2013, 93 million. Now, of course, that was a few months ago, so obviously things could have changed since then. Could have gone down, could have gone up, could have stayed the same. Who knows? But despite the fact that 93 million is still a pretty damn good number, it's a drop of over half from September 2012, and that doesn't really bode well. If that continues, then they might actually start to feel the pinch, because, well, 93 million is, of course, as I keep saying, a ridiculous amount of money. No one's saying that it's not, but one thing you have to consider is the huge cost of running an MMO. MMOs are notoriously expensive, not just to make in the first instance, but to constantly update, give new content for bug fixes, you know, expansion packs or whatever. Obviously, the cost doesn't just stop once you've launched the game. It's a constant, long-living product, especially one like WoW, which has such a large fan base, and one that's quite loyal to it as well. Obviously, anyone who's still there from the beginning, you know, they put in a number of hours and have enjoyed the constant updates, and will be expecting them in the future if they wish to continue playing the game, especially when they're paying $15 a month or whatever. So it'd be interesting to see the future of WoW. I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. Perhaps the drop in subscribers and the drop in revenue will kind of level off, but I don't know, it's not really boding well. I don't think Blizzard are going to get rid of it anytime soon. Let's not kid ourselves about that, and I don't particularly want them to, because, well, it's World of Warcraft, it's kind of a staple, and I'm not really a player of it myself. It's obviously got a special place in a lot of people's hearts, but still, I'll be keeping my eyes peeled for any further news on the revenues and so forth. Anyway, that is me done for this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching.